Welcome back, everybody, to Riverbend Springs on FS25. It is the end of October. I have finished all the contracts I would like to finish at this point. I know it's only halfway through the day, but I am ready to move on to the next month. So yeah, let's go ahead. I finished. Made sure to turn in all the contracts this time. I'm gonna start a little earlier, just to see. You never know how long this month is going to be, so just to get a little earlier. Oh, it's a little dark, of course. So I'm making a little property income. I think that's from, there's like a solar panel somewhere over here. I forget where it was. Oh, it's right here. A little solar panel. Making a little bit of money. I also have honey. So 120 liters of honey. Slowly going. Okay. So let's transport over to our tractor. I left it out in the fields just in case there were. Yeah, we're not doing these. Oh, I will do a cotton. Let's take that one. That's a lot of money for stone picking, but it's not gonna, doesn't work very well. You do a deadwood. That's a really small field for bale wrapping. Where is that? Oh, there it is. Might as well. I mean, it's pretty close to where the store is, so. And there are no fertilizing at the moment. Don't want to do the harvesting. Don't want to do a deadwood. Just cut it with my chainsaw. It's not worth it. It's only $750. Actually, we will leave that there. That's a little loud. Jeez. Loud in my headphones. I don't know if it's loud for you, but it's a little loud. All right, so I think this field is just right over here behind where the train goes. Question is, how do I get in there? Up here, maybe? Yeah, so I finished the month 150,000 down to 148. Where do I get in? Don't think I could fit there. Oh, there's a little entrance over here. Hopefully the train doesn't come right now, or else I am getting hit. There we go. Ate it. Alright, get you started. Get you over there. Then I'll worry about the cotton. Hopefully this is big enough to do one load. Otherwise it's going to be kind of annoying. Checking the mini map, make sure the train's not coming. I think there is another entrance. It's just, I don't know. I know this one's here, so I'll just go here. All right. Start with you. Actually, no. I'll start with you since you can get there on your own. I think that the cotton harvesters never seem to know how to drive themselves, so you usually have to drive them there. not too far though. All right, so let's send you there. And I'll drive there myself. Yeah, 7:30 is a little too early. It's a little too dark, but maybe I'll fast forward a little bit, just since there's no good contracts right now anyways, so might as well fast forward a little bit. Let's actually do this without crashing. Let's move it up to 5 times just to let time go a little faster for now. Yeah, the wood transport and the stone picking are higher values, but it would take me a while to figure those out. Well, the stone picking wouldn't be bad. It's just, you know, within like the top right in the map. And the place you can drop the stones off is in the bottom left. I actually did a stone picking one while I was doing the red beet field. And I thought you'd be able to drop them into that trailer they give you, but I couldn't figure out how to get into the trailer, so I just ended up driving the whole thing down to the bottom left of the map to drop it at the concrete place, and you know, it is what I mean, it only took like two trips total, so it wasn't too bad, but that one's a lot bigger of a field. Might as well just wait for a different contract. Alright, hopefully we can get this all in one bale. I'm not really sure what to take. Oh, there's a cultivating contract now. Let's pick that up. And it's funny, like I'm working to get rid of contracts. And the way to do that is to do like every single contract that shows up. All right, where am I going? 69. So this cultivating contract I might do myself. Just because I feel like a lot of my channel for now has been, you know, hey, I'm gonna do this, and then, you know, I fast forward and you see it done. So maybe I'll take the time to actually do it myself. I mean, I check on the other ones, of course, to empty the harvesters and stuff, but I think I used the new, was it steering assist, or I forget what it's called. It's not AI necessarily, but GPS. I think it's GPS. You use that to finish this field up. It's a relatively small one too, so. Did you use a turn signal? I don't know if you did. Alright, so, and I don't think I've done this on this save yet either, so you just go to steering assist. I like to show lines. We'll do that automatic. Yep, so once you pick that, then you just kind of get into the line. Press B to activate line, and then turn on your cruise control, and it'll just go the line. So it's exactly what the worker does for you. It even turned it off for me too. So it's just, you know, usually you can drive and turn a little faster than they would. No, there's a lot of beeping, but once you finish the headlands, it'll be a lot better. Sun's starting to come up now. It's hard to kind of see what I'm doing here, but should get it done. We'll see if I can finish it before the harvesting contracts are done. And I think no matter what, this episode, oops, sorry about that, hit my mouse. I think this episode will be the end of the contracts. Hopefully for a little while. I don't think it'll be for the entire series, but definitely for a little while. Yep, and right now I am literally just holding the go trigger. I am not turning whatsoever. It's just doing all that for me. It's pretty useful. I mean, I'm still going to use workers quite a bit, but this is very useful when I want to, you know, get some work done myself. Now, those fields are going pretty quick. I don't know if I can catch them. This is a pretty small cultivator. I don't know if I have one or two more headlands before I start going back and forth. Once I start going back and forth, this will be a little quicker. Less turns. Looks like two more headlands. The beeping's a little annoying, to be honest. While we're going, let's check on the cows. Okay, so their health is not doing too good. I think they need to get some silage or something. And they're still aging up, which, you know, at this point, their health not being at 100% is fine. Because they're still young. I mean, obviously not fine if it were real life, but for the sake of the game, they're not producing anything, so therefore they're not useful. Sounds really bad when you say it that way, but you know what I mean. Like, they're not producing milk or anything, so them not being at full health isn't a detriment to the cash flow of the farm. But, you know, for the sake of my own thoughts or whatever, obviously I want to make sure they're... How's our... That down. I want to make sure they're healthy. So let me get some silage to feed them. I forget what age they start producing milk too, so we're gonna have to keep an eye on that and move them over to the other barn. At that point, I might actually just move them once I have silage to feed them. I just might move them then, since I don't really need to keep them eating the meadow grass at that point. Just really hope that those can take bales, because it'll be a little annoying if they don't. Okay, one more circle around, and then We'll be ready for the back and forth. Almost a third of the way there. I don't know if we're gaining on the harvesters at all, but they might be full actually. So 56, yeah, that's the cotton. That probably won't be done until it's done. Once it's actually it's almost done. 80% it should be done. And then 82, I don't know if that's waiting on, looks like it's still moving. So I don't think it's waiting on being emptied. So I'm probably not going to catch up to them. Nice thing is you can turn the cruise control on and then look around the menus a bit. What's that? Green beans. I don't know. That might be worth it to have that going. Smell this. Ooh, spraying. That's a good one. I have to buy the spray for it, but yeah. Oh, and the bale wrapping. That's definitely a good one. Okay, so we're getting some good contracts now. So actually, once I finish this row, nope, I need to do this real quick. Listen to the woodpeckers. Are you done? You are done. So let's unload unfinished bale. Let's go pick that up. I want to move my tractor over to our farm to pick up the bale wrapper so I can do that bale wrapping contract. It's $4,000, so there's going to be a decent amount of cracking into it. There's going to be a decent amount of bales. So I want to make sure we get every little dollar we can. All right, where's this going? Check this. So cotton, farmer's market. Up the hill. Not too far, that's pretty good. And then the other one's going to, where's that? Grain barge terminal. The bottom right of the map. Does this math go north, south? Not sure. I would assume the top would be north, but I don't see any indicators showing that that's true. So I just keep saying up, down, right, and left. Doesn't really matter that much, to be honest, as long as you guys know what I'm talking about. Unload. Hopefully a little extra cash too. Which it takes. Maybe. Why is it not taking? Maybe that's not where you drop it. Is there somewhere else? Maybe drop it here. Is that for bales? I don't know if that was too forward. See if it takes it now. There we go. Okay, $867. Not too bad. For just a few $1,000 contract, that's pretty good. So the bale wrapping, I might as well take that one as well. Yeah. Take the $300 one since we're going to be up there. Get the extra 1,300 liters into there. And actually, I know I said I was going to do this one myself. Let's just have the AI finish it. Just for time management. So you get to see what I was wanting to show. I wanted to show some of the steering assist. I'm going to try to do that every now and then. Maybe not for entire fields, but when I'm waiting, it kind of makes sense to do that a little bit. Oh, and the other thing I wanted to do is I wanted to get this. Sorry, I'm jumping around a little bit, but I'm just trying to utilize my time best I can. So get you back to the farm so you can pick up the bale wrapper. Get this down, drop this off. Let's go out this way so I don't get hit by a train. So the train's coming. Can you get out this way? Is there an emptying opening? I don't think you're meant to go this way, but it's happening. Looking at the map and trying to figure out how to get there. I've never been to this place yet. I could just drive this for a while and then kind of loop around, come back north a bit after I pass field 72. There's probably a little bit of extra grain in here too, but I don't think it's $1,000 worth, so. The cotton contracts are definitely pretty good because that's some good income, but those harvesters are pretty expensive. I think I think we will do cotton. We'll probably do it on a different save. I would like to do all the crops at some point, not on one save. I think I've talked about this in the past too, but I'll have to keep an eye out for a good map to try a buy the map kind of run. I don't think it'll be a start from nothing like this one kind of was. It'll probably be one where I given myself, you know, maybe a million or so to start with, just so we kind of start running. And try to buy everything on the map. Not necessarily do everything, but probably do all the productions of whatever map that is. But yeah, that's a pretty good idea that I've been wanting to do for a little bit. So I have all these ideas for different, you know, different themes to do, but I just need to get through them. I'm not really sure when this one will finish. I don't know if it'll be a dollar amount. I haven't even figured exactly out what I want to do for the whole. I mean, I know I want to do cows. I don't know if like cakes is a thing that I can work towards because that takes a few different things. I need a greenhouse. I need chickens. I need wheat to feed the chickens. So that's kind of a good thing to do. One of the YouTubers I watch is actually working on the same thing, doing cakes. So, is it up here? Yeah. Let's see how much extra we get. 350, not that much. Only 607. Oh well. It is what it is. So let's do the spraying one next. I'm gonna need two, probably two. Yeah, and now we're less money than when we started in the month after doing a few contracts, so that's how it goes sometimes. Alright, so you are back. You can just leave that there for now. I think the bale wrapping on 34 is literally going to be one bale. It's such a small field. Where is the wrapper? Put it in there. Where am I? Destination up here. And go. And go. Okay, there it goes. Make sure he's moving before I went away. And hopefully he's close to there by the time I get this guy down to field. I really like these self-driving sprayers. Be something really nice to have. Although it's really big, so it's really only useful for really big fields. Of course, if I get like 91, 90, 88, 89, those fields down there would definitely be useful for that. All right. Open you up. And let's start you on the headland. You are almost done. You are almost there. Let's just drive ourselves. No way he goes out that way. Oh no, that's the way to go. I thought he went past field 17. Or not field, but area 17. I know you're walking. I didn't hit you. Yeah, there's a lot of trees on this map. I could do the deadwood contracts and just hit them with a chainsaw, but I don't know. They don't really get that much money. Even if you bring the wood into the, make lumber out of it, it doesn't really give you that much. It doesn't give you that much money if you sell it. It doesn't give you that much money or wood if you turn it into planks or anything. So I just don't think it's worth doing. Now, I mean, when I'm doing trees and all that, maybe I'll change my mind just to get a little bit extra, but for this map where we're not really doing our own forestry, not really worth it in my opinion. Especially since the contracts are less than $1,000. Hopefully we get some new good ones showing up. was a big far harvesting, and of course, carrots. Oops, sorry. I don't see any damage, so I think we're just good to go. Yep, okay. And there's one bale. Contract finished. That contract is finished. And cultivating, nice $3,500 one. Let's get that going. I know it's 31 minutes. I said this was the last episode I'm going to show for contracts, but at this point I say I'm just going to keep going. It's going to be a little bit longer of an episode, but yeah, I really want to finish them off, so let's get going. If I don't, thinking while trying to do things, I don't know why I feel like I'm rushing. But at the end of this episode, I will, whatever contracts I need to do, I will just skip ahead and finish them. Unreachable. Jeez. Just drive into the vehicle. Yeah, because we're back to 146, which is still, I think, still less than where we started. But yeah, if at the end of this episode, I'll do some off camera in between episodes, and then next time we will start doing our doing the grass on our fields. So hopefully we will have enough money in the bank to do that. I did also hear, so as of filming this, it's actually, I think this will come out after the fact. It's beginning of May right now, but on May 8th, which I think is Thursday or Friday, precision farming is coming out. So I don't know if it'll be this episode or the next episode. Might be the last one without precision farming. I do want to get precision farming on the save, so we'll have to see what that entails. I might not be able to get all the equipment right away, but I am definitely going to put it on, and because I really enjoyed it from FS22. I don't remember exactly what the new features are, but I know that there are some new features. So, yeah, I don't know if the spot spraying is a thing. I think that's still a thing, but I think there's also spot spraying for fertilizer if you use the sprayer. So if you're going in a row that doesn't need fertilizer in some spots, it's more accurate. So I know there were a lot of times where you would run through a field where different parts of the field would be either over or under fertilized. I think this is taking that into account. It's like reading as you go, kind of like it did with the weeds, and putting just the amount of fertilizer that specific area needs. I'm pretty sure it's also all based on real life technology too, which is pretty cool, to be honest. Is that guy over? Yeah, he is. Get him going on that. or her. I'm gonna assume it's a him. Couldn't assume, but I can't really talk to them. So, let's see. Water. Interesting. Why is there water to sell? Maybe that's just what's in my container. Let's see, any other contracts showing up? Stone picking, or harvesting. This really isn't big enough to make it worth it. Green beans, I suppose. I mean, that one's close to where you had to drop it off. That one's dropped off at the same place. I could potentially do those two. Again, that'll be offline because I think I'm going to need to be a little less picky with contracts and just start finishing them up. Because I don't even have enough to make to get the baler right now. Once I finish wrapping these, I'll probably stop the video there. And I guess I'd bring you guys back once we have all the money. I am determined to make this the last contract episode for a while. I'm not going to do contracts for a while. And you keep saying that because I know I'm going to be itch to do them again. Last wrap. Spraying is done. So let's see, 8,000. Let's see if I get any reimbursement. 10,000, yes. So that did give me some money for the extra stuff in there. It's pretty good. Okay. Let's pick up. What was I going to pick up? Oh, these two. Let's borrow from there. Pick up that one. Send this guy back to the farm. Just let me drive there. All right, I think I'm going to end there as I drive over to get these green bean contracts finished. We're sitting pretty good, 160. I think that the one I want, should be checking this. There's a nice telehandler. Which I don't really need. Oh, this would have been nice. Except it doesn't, I think it cuts, does it cut in the middle? Can't tell if there's blades in the middle or not. But yeah, that would have been nice and cheap. But we need to see balers. Yeah, 164 with the twine. 165 essentially. So yeah, a little short. But after these contracts are done, I definitely have enough for at least that, and then maybe by the time I do these contracts, some other ones will show up too, and I will stay true to my word. I will make sure I have enough money in the next one to not do any more contracts and get going on our fields. So yeah, it's a little bit longer video, about 40 minutes, from what I can tell, or almost there. So, hopefully it's worth it. Like I said, done with the contract. So, but yeah, bring it back when I'm done with these. So, thanks for watching, and I hope you join me again next time. Have a good one.